nigga. Go pop on them. Go pop on a hater. Because they're going to talk about you regardless of whatever you do. Go pop on them. I'm talking about pop. P-O-P. Pop. What's up? We is
you are now in tune to another episode of
The Bingo! Visa, put your visa, ayy, 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 bang gang, hey, bang gang, hey. Y'all was jamming because he's messing it up. Period, okay?
What's up, Bang Gang? Look,
y'all ain't never seen Coca this hype, huh?
I'm just excited because everything's been moving so perfectly lately. We finna have the Bango merch, new music from both of us, non-stop though. Like literally non-stop. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, we are two independent artists that, you know, we literally do everything on our own. We built our own little team. We have all our own companies. Everything we do is alone, and it's a process, but now...
And you know what? We're going to start vlogging about the process, too, because let me tell y'all something. Being an artist, too, is especially, like, where we're at and what we've been through and, you know, what we've like, you know what I'm saying, been able to conquer and get through. Like, it's been a crazy road. Like, so many ups and downs, so many obstacles and all type of stuff or whatever. Like, even still today, like, you know, people may think that we are big, or they may think that we're to a certain level, or whatever the case may be. But let me tell you something, like, we face all types of obstacles, especially when you're independent too. So even when you're signed, you face obstacles. When you're independent, you face obstacles. Like, it's just been, like, you know what I'm saying, a long road. So I think that we should start vlogging that too. You know what I'm saying? Taking y'all through the experience of our own personal experiences. Definitely. And just, you know, showing y'all what really be going down behind the scenes, baby.
If we can do it, y'all can do it.
It's a mess, baby. But let me tell you something,
y'all can do it too, though.
You can't be lazy doing this, like, at all. Like, you can't be lazy doing this. Like, you got to be able to wake up and know that you got a million things that you got to do, and you got to be able to just do them all. Like, period. Like, this past week, I literally shot 3 videos back to back. And I shot 2 videos in one day. Like, 2 music videos, 2 separate music videos.
In one day.
Okay?
And she had a video shoot the day before that.
And I had a studio session. I was in the studio session for what, 12 hours the day before. Like, it's just a lot. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's a lot. Like, you have to keep going. Photo shoots, video shoots, music, record, shows, hostings, It's just so much, but I'm thankful for it all. You have to be thankful for it all, because honestly, like, a couple of years ago, where I am now, like, I was not here, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have these, you know what I'm saying, things that I was able to do. I wasn't able to, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of the stuff, or I wasn't even doing a lot of the stuff that I am doing now. So definitely got to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? I definitely am, like, I'm so grateful and so appreciative. Even when you come across an obstacle, you just got to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be worse, honey. Yes. I could be, you know what I'm saying, still living in my car. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. So, with that being said, yeah, we're going to take y'all on the road, you know, during to our
doing things by yourself. We do a lot of stuff. Sometimes we book our own shows. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we got booking agency stuff that help, but sometimes we book our own shows. We do our own, a lot of stuff. That's why I like, you know, and before we get to this, because we're going to talk about something today. Any artist, literally, because we've been getting a lot of views on our channel. We didn't know that we're at 250,000 subscribers. Woo! Any artist, any business, if you want to be featured on our channel, we're doing good pricing. If you are ready to invest in your stuff, the email will be below. Email us and flood us with your stuff, and we will let you get on the channel. But today I want to talk about, everybody asks us about our veneers.
Cheese.
So some people talk like, oh, why they all get that? All rich people did that. Y'all gotta know the story behind it. And I want my beautiful future wife to tell you guys, why did you get veneers? What made you say, what made you say that?
Don't break that glass.
What made you say that you were gonna get veneers?
You make me nervous.
What made you say that you want to get veneers?
Pass me that salt shaker because I like to shake. Okay, so so first and foremost, like, I just want to let everybody know, like, whatever you decide to do to your body, your face, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to do, as long as it make you happy, baby, don't let anybody else's opinion get to you. Okay, so that's for one. For two, let me just go ahead and I'm gonna address this for once and for all, okay? Because so many people, like, I see comments and people be like, oh, didn't she used to have braces? Didn't she used to have this and that or whatever? Yes, I did, okay? So for one, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've talked briefly about it in different videos or whatever, but I haven't like necessarily went all the way in. So let me go ahead and tell y'all. For my entire life being a young girl or whatever the case may be, like, my teeth, how they grew in crooked. You know what I'm saying? They grew in crooked, like, I had a gap. I had like a little mini gap or whatever. They grew in crooked, whatever the case may be. I was in 5th grade, okay? I was in 5th grade and I was at this safety patrol party because I used to be a safety patrol.
You was a snitch.
I was a safety patrol. I was a hallway patrol, yes. I used to have on a little belt and it used to be like, and you know what's crazy is because now that I think about it, it was really a finesse because that really didn't mean anything. Like, even when you have to like write down people that's being bad, like, they didn't do anything. So whatever, it was a finesse. Anyways, but you know, safety patrols, they felt like they was doing something. So I was in 5th grade, you know what I'm saying? And down here in Atlanta, 5th grade in elementary school, that's the highest class. That's the highest grade or whatever. And then you go to middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th. 8th is the highest, and then boom, boom. So anyways, 5th grade, safety patrol party after school, boom, 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 boom. They had pizza. We was in this class, you know what I'm saying? They had their pizza or whatever. Everybody chilling, cooling, whatever. I had this little like toy megaphone, and it had like different little effects or whatever. Like, you could sound like a robot, one like sound like a squeaky voice, whatever, just different little effects. And I had it also too when I was like doing my little safety patrol job because I just wanted to like be extra. So I had it or whatever, but it was a toy one, so whatever. I had it. And then I brought it out at the safety patrol party. So I was talking and showing it off or whatever the case may be. And people were so fascinated by it. And I was talking or whatever. And everybody was kind of like circled up around me and stuff like that or whatever. And then this one boy, I will never forget his name. I wonder if he's watching this right now. I don't know. This white boy, his name was okay? That boy, literally, I had the megaphone in front of my face and he pushed the megaphone into my mouth and then it chipped my tooth. So it chipped my, I think it was the left tooth, yes. Chipped this tooth right here. So all I seen was like, it was just so, it happened so fast and everybody was like, ooh. And so you know when everybody do like that, ooh, it be like, you know, like you gotta have your guard up because you like, hold on, wait a minute.
Stop face on purpose?
Yeah, he did it like the piece was in my mouth. Like, it was like in front of my mouth or whatever. And he did like this. He was just playing around, but he just was like, and so the back of it, I had my mouth open when he did it, so it chipped my tooth. So when I had like put it down or whatever, I see pieces of my tooth in my hand. So I got so mad and he automatically like took off running and I started chasing him. He ran into the boys' bathroom. I chased him behind him because I was like swinging on him and shit, I remember. Or whatever, and I was so mad or whatever, like I was crying and all this other stuff or whatever. So then when I finally like looked at myself, I was just like, oh my gosh, like I have a chipped tooth or whatever. But mind you, like when my teeth, the way that my teeth were, I could get away with it in elementary school. So it was okay, it wasn't that bad. But when I had that chipped tooth, oh baby, I said, oh, he done really did something. Like, he done really did some damage. So I remember I went to my mama, My mama was like, okay, we just gonna have to wait and see, you know what I'm saying, Because around the time, like, I don't think we ain't know about no veneers. We ain't know about really not no fake too. We ain't know what they could possibly do. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, for whatever reason, my mama just ended up making me like wait. So I went to middle school. I had a chipped tooth. That's when I started talking like this. Like I started like talking like trying to like cover up my teeth. And mind you, like my biggest insecurity has always been my teeth. Period. I used to want to be a dentist. Before a rapper and entertainer and crazy girl and all that stuff like that, I always wanted to be a dentist because my biggest insecurity was my smile. And I always said that I wanted to help people smile. And I wanted to help fix people's teeth, clean teeth, and all that type of stuff or whatever, because I feel like everybody deserves to smile. That's what I always used to say. So 6th grade, I remember I used to like talk like this slick, or talk like with my mouth over my teeth. Like I used to talk weird and people used to be like, what? Like, why are you talking like that? Like whatever, da 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 da. So then I ended up switching schools in 6th grade. And I had to go to a whole nother brand new school with that same chip tooth. So then boom, 7th grade come. Finally, I get my tooth fixed. Boom. So I'm back in action. I come back, I'm smiling like, cheese, period. And the way that my teeth were then, I could kind of get away with it too, because, you know, this is middle school, kind of young, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So then I get to high school, and people who were kind of remembered from my old middle school or whatever, they remember me, I came back or whatever, and they like, oh yeah, I remember she used to have a chipped tooth or whatever, but she must have got it fixed, da 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 da. So yes, I did. I got it fixed or whatever, and I was like, you know what I'm saying, smiling, da da da, everything was cool. So, you know, like me being just such like a talkative person, like, you know what I'm saying, just loud, out there or whatever, like people didn't really talk about my teeth because it was just kind of like, it was just like, it was straight, like it was fine for what grade I was in. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like too bad. And then one day I had went on vacation. I went to like, I think I went to my sister's graduation. She was in Chicago. And I ended up, I don't know what happened. I went to sleep and I woke up and my tooth was chipped again. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened. So I was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm in high school, so I'm like, I can't do this again, like, da 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 da. So I told my mama, like, go get me some super glue. And so I was gluing the piece that broke off of my tooth. I was gluing it back together. Then it was fine though. So I glued it back together or whatever, and it stayed. Like it didn't move, it didn't fall out, whatever. Boom, boom, bam, bam. And then one day, child, I was at lunch. This was in high school. I might have been in 10th grade at this point. I was at lunch and I had bit into my pizza and my tooth just fell out while I was in lunch. So I knew what had happened, so I had grabbed the tooth or whatever, and I just literally, like, immediately, like, just walked out. Because I was like, can't nobody see that I got this chipped tooth. So I went to the nursing office, and I told her, I was like, my tooth chipped or whatever, da-da-da-da-da. She called my mama. I told my mama straight up, I said, Mom, I said, I'm not finishing the day of school with a chipped tooth. I said, I can't do it. I said, I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. No, like, I can't walk around like with a chipped tooth, like people gonna make fun of me, like I know, like, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, okay, I'm finna be on my way. Why the nurse tried to take the piece of tooth, right? And she was like, okay, well, give me the piece of tooth. And she put it in some milk. Then she was like, okay, we're just gonna keep the tooth here. We're gonna keep the piece of the tooth here. So she walked out. When she walked out, I went into that cup and I snatched that piece of tooth. And then my mama was there, and so she was like, and then my mama was there, and she was like, your mama's outside, da 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 da, or whatever. She gave me the little papers or whatever the case may be, and I left, and I went home, and I got me that super glue, and I super glued that dang tooth back together because I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this. So literally for like a short time period, like while I was in high school, I was literally gluing my tooth back together because it would fall and it would start getting so weak, and then like, you know, super glue, like it get like sticky and clunky and stuff. So like on my tooth, it started like clunking up or whatever. So then it got to a certain point to where it wouldn't even fit no more. Mm-hmm. But you could tell, like I was literally like gluing it back together, so you could kind of like tell that it wasn't sticking. So people would be like, what's wrong? They'd be like, oh, you got something in your mouth. Like you got something in your mouth, like something hanging over in your mouth. And I used to be like, oh no, like, and then I'll just like stop talking and I'll go to the bathroom and I'll fix it real quick. But that's why people be like, oh, some people be like, why do Keisha be opening or she eat from the side of her mouth? Because it's just like a nerve thing in that tooth. Like, I don't even know. Like, you know, my teeth are perfectly fine now. But it's like a nerve that it hit when he chipped my tooth. Like, I've never been able to just like always just like, because I've just always been scared that my tooth was going to break. So my mama just kind of got fed up with the whole thing. Like, she thought, like, she was like, okay, I don't like you gluing your tooth back together. And then on top of that, like the piece of tooth then it started to like rot because I would just like, it would come out. Right. It wasn't attached like for real, so it would start to rot or whatever. And I didn't want to mess it up or whatever. So I would be brushing the rest of my teeth, but that part, it would just be out. So it started to rot. So it started to look like brown, yellow, had clunky stuff on it. Yeah, like it used to have like glue on it and stuff like that or whatever. So my mom was like, it was. So my mom was like, and then it barely started to fit in the place anymore. So my mom was like, okay, no. She was like, she finally took me back to the dentist and we got my tooth back fixed or whatever. So after that, it never broke again. It never broke again. Like, I've been fine years later. Yeah, I got it fixed again. She took me back to the dentist or whatever and I got it fixed again.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
What make you just like, the thing is when I be seeing your comments, right, even on your old pictures, what make you get the courage to say, I'm gonna go get veneers? How you even know about veneers? Like, I want you to tell me, like, how you even know about that? Like,
well, I'm gonna tell you. So this is following the story. So then after that, like, after that, boom, high school, boom, went through high school, everything was good or whatever, got my tooth fixed, everything was good. It wasn't up until maybe college, like my first year of college, where I realized, boy, please. But it wasn't up until like my first year of college that I realized like, okay, my teeth are childish and my teeth are like gross as fuck. So, I mean, gross as heck. So,
gross?
Yeah, it's like they just wasn't cute. Like they was ugly. Like my teeth used to be crooked. Like when I would smile, my teeth would stick out and then they would like, and they kind of like, yeah, you never noticed because you would be around me. So it was like, if you knew me, then you just knew like, you didn't really pay attention to it because it was just like, I wasn't even trying to hide it either. I was always like,
But I ain't never seen your teeth messed up. Like,
but that's what I'm saying, maybe because you were just like used to it or whatever. But
used to what?
My teeth, like you just didn't look at it like that because it was just like, it was just me. I don't know, like, you know. So let me tell you, first year of college, I will never forget when this was like, we went to some party or whatever, some mansion party. Baby, put on a wig. So we went to this party or whatever. Everybody waiting to get inside of the gate. They wouldn't let nobody inside of the gate or whatever. So this car come out, it's full of dudes. This car come out, I think it was like a Benz or something. They in the car. And then so, you know what I'm saying? Back then, like, mind you, I always had a body. And that's another thing too. Like people, another thing we'll get into later. But I always had a body, like, I was always like thick, slim, like, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially for my age, for my size, like, I always had like, you know what I'm saying? Butt, like, you know what I'm saying? I always look, you know, how cute. So these dudes, they stopped. They stopped the car and he was like, hey, you and your friends trying to get in the party. And I was like, yeah. He was like, hey, come here. He was like, you know what I'm saying, you and your friends trying to get in the party or whatever, da. He was like, because we could take y'all back into the party because we just left there or whatever. But he was like, we could just take y'all back into the party. We're going to come back. I was like, yeah. So because they wouldn't let nobody in or whatever. So me and my friends, we just kind of standing out there or whatever. And then they told us that they would take us back. And then the dude was like, hold on, wait. He was like, smile for me. And I was like, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what you mean? Like, but he could still see my teeth while I'm saying that. And he was like, oh, never mind. And then they drove off on me.
You said, well, look at you now though.
I know. But they drove off on me and it was like, and that's when I knew, like, because he was just basically like, your teeth ugly as fuck. Like, you got fucked up teeth. So I'm like, dang, like when I tell you, but then nobody like know because I don't think nobody really heard it. But basically, like, I went into the party and I was just really like quiet the whole time. Like, I wasn't even like, I was just chilling because I was just like, I don't even want to make a scene because this dude just told me, like, they just drove off because my teeth is ugly. So I was so adamant about getting braces. I was like, you know what? Okay, whatever. So I went and got my braces by myself and was having to pay for them out of pocket by myself. And I was like, you know, usually people be trying to hide the fact that they got braces, but I said, I don't care. I'm finna embrace these bitches. Like, I'm finna make them pop. I'm finna make braces popping. Like, you know, if you feel like you got braces, if you want to get braces, like, period. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It was certain people, like, when I got braces, certain people, like certain girls was like, oh, they wanted braces just because of me. Like, because I had made them look cool. They was like, oh yeah, you made braces look cool. Like, because I was just like, I don't care. And that's when, you know what I'm saying, I started to evolve, started to go viral, boom, boom, bam, bam. But then I finally took my braces off. I had my braces for maybe like 2.5 to 3 years. And they did, you know, shift my teeth. But my teeth, my natural teeth were always like kind of little. My two big teeth, they were kind of big, but then it was still kind of like little. The rest of my teeth was little. So when I took my braces off, it felt like different. And, you know, like they still wasn't all the way straight to me. And the retainer that I had, I didn't have a permanent retainer. I had the permanent, the retainer that you pull out. So like, it made me just like spit everywhere. Like I couldn't even talk because it didn't even fit right. And then it was just annoying, it was uncomfortable. So I stopped wearing my retainer. So I started to see that my teeth like started to slowly but surely kind of like shift back or shift in like a weird way. And I was like, honestly, like, I'm finna go get braces again, or I'm just finna have to go get veneers. And I said, because I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I want to see myself, because I never ever in my life had straight white teeth. Like, when I had my braces, I thought that when I took my braces off, it was gonna be like straight white teeth. No, that was not the case. Like, my teeth was still like, yes, they had like shifted and stuff. Yeah, they straightened up a little bit and stuff like that or whatever, closed my little gap and all that stuff like that or whatever, but my teeth was not like, they weren't as straight as I wanted them to be. So I was like, you know what, whatever. Like, so then I had discovered Dental Design in Miami, and I went to them, and then I told them, like, you know, I want this done, da-da-da-da-da. And like, I was really like their first kind of like client that was like, you know, like a black girl from America, like, you know what I'm saying? So they like, okay. And then I told them, and you know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, we want more of an American clientele. And ever since I had shouted them out, like everybody had been going to them or whatever. And they did, like, everybody went to Dental Design. Like, now they popping. Dental Design is like popping. So, but the first set of teeth, like, yeah, they was a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? But they was straight. It was white. Like, you couldn't take it away from me. So people was always like commenting like, oh, no, you should have had your other teeth. Like, no, those other teeth did not make me happy. Like, I started to feel myself having to talk, like, trying to cover my teeth again. I don't like that. Like, I do not like that. Like, having to try to talk without showing your teeth, like, that is so uncomfortable. Because you be like, dang, like, all I want to do is just show my teeth. But then you don't want nobody to talk about you or whatever the case may be. Because people used to make fun of me about my teeth.
That's about the veneers?
No, my teeth, my natural teeth.
Oh.
So, no, people gonna comment about they always gonna make comments about my veneers, but I don't care, because at the end of the day, you can't say nothing about no straight white teeth, baby. I don't care. Like, I don't care. You can say they big, they little, they whatever. I don't care. Baby, these are straight white teeth, okay? And my smile is A1, period. Perfect smile. I don't care. So, when people, and another thing too is that people always want to comment on stuff that they, and hate on stuff that they are not able to get.
Then they'll go do it.
And then they'll go do it. Exactly. So that's why you really can't even pay attention to the hate. Because people, oh, your teeth was too big, your teeth was too big. Now they did my teeth again or whatever, and I'm so happy about these or whatever. And they did them a little bit smaller. They did them like they would look very like natural. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And still people gonna say something. Oh no, I like your other teeth better, or oh no, these too little, or no, they look crazy. Like, man, you can't even listen to what people say, because they're gonna always say something.
Stop, look, this is another thing. Stop asking your friend, like, listen to me. When you look at all the celebrities and all the big people, look at the light-skinned Keishas and all the girls and all that. If somebody say, if you say you don't like your breast, if they too saggy or they too something.
Yep.
If you get the money and you want to fix them, fix them. Period. Because I'm telling you, look, these people will set you up for failure. I talk to a lot of my friends and stuff, and they be like, yeah, I ain't got no booty, but I want one. But my friends told me I'm perfect the way I am. People do not want you to look better than them. So they're gonna tell you, like, what you can do to stay like them. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, now, you know, take it from us. Like, we're kind of being introduced. I'm not going to do a long story about it. I love her story. That's why I want to tell y'all, because people be always saying stuff about our teeth. Oh, your teeth so pretty, your teeth so pretty. Yeah. My long story short was, I was born with teeth. They were horrible. My teeth, these teeth used to stick out. These teeth used to go back. Everybody used to join me. My next door neighbor told my mom, was talking to my mom, and she was like, his teeth messed up. Hey, look at me now, baby. I got more money than your dad. So look, I had braces. I got my braces off. My teeth were straight. I used to go to the hotels all the time. And one of the white people at the hotel, you know what I'm saying? I love white people too. I'm not racist. They said, man, that boy teeth yellow. So no matter what you do, not saying there's nothing wrong with nobody's teeth. If you get your teeth bleached, when you get your teeth bleached all the time, your teeth be so sensitive, and the bleach will mess your gums up and it hurt so bad, it burns so bad. I got my teeth bleached when they were straight. So I went from crooked teeth to straight yellow teeth to now I got these teeth. She walked in the hotel room. I went with her when she first got her teeth done. She walked in the hotel room. As soon as I seen her teeth, I seen movie star. Ever since we done got these teeth, we done manifested. We done been on 2 TV shows. We got the third. look at us now.
And that's also because of hard work. But
the teeth.
The teeth are always
that's
like
the first thing you see when you look at a person is their mouth. You know
for sure. So if you're ever in a position to get your teeth done or whatever case may be, if you want to make some changes to yourself, honey, do that. Don't let nobody be a period, because I was around bitches that was not telling me that my teeth look crazy. They trying to lie and they wasn't telling me, or I was around fake girls who used to claim they was my friend and they knew that my insecurity was my teeth and they would make fun of my teeth behind my back, and then I found out. So that's nothing too. Cheese, cause baby, you can't say nothing about this smile now. I don't care what you say too. I don't care, cause it's a rich smile, baby. I don't care. Play
when
with
yourself. When y'all get y'all money, everybody, I know y'all working hard, y'all doing y'all thing, y'all getting y'all money. Don't even ask anybody. Should I get my teeth done? Should I get my veneers done? Should I get my body done? Should I get this? Whatever you think will enhance your look, because I'm sorry that we in the world where
people are shallow.
Everybody's shallow, and if you don't look a certain type of way, people treat you so bad. Like when my teeth was messed up, people treated me so bad that people treated her so bad.
Yeah.
When I was broke, people treated me bad. When they see you sleeping I used to sleep in the studio on the ground. People come in the studio and we whispering. I be acting like I'm asleep. They talking, oh man, he ain't got no money. He's sleeping in the studio. He got a messed up car outside. Look at me now.
Right.
So it's like, do what you want to do and enhance yourself, and don't be backwards. Like if you get money, don't spend all your money on everything, and then next thing you know, you right here with buttery, crooked teeth. You up here sloppy, unproportionate. Do what you can do. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because that's my first biggest investment. Really, well, that was always my investment. Like when I got braces, that was an investment, because honestly, it really set me up perfectly to get veneers.
Yeah.
Because they said that, you know, like if I didn't, I probably would have had to get braces for a minute before I would have been able to get the veneers and all that stuff or whatever, because you have to have like a certain, your teeth got to be a certain type of way.
You did that. When I fans, I saw you on Twitter. They was like, is Dental Design, what do you give Dental Design on a scale of 1 to 10? I said 10. And I guess that they got braces first, but they went to Dental Design, but they got braces first. So I see you, I acknowledge you. I think that's dope. Do what you can to enhance your look. Looks is everything. Whatever you want to do, a guy, girl, whatever you think is dope to make your look fly, do it. Like, don't ask nobody.
Even if you want to try something out, just to be like, okay, I did, and if you don't like it, okay, well, change it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But that's, of course, when you're in a position to. But, like, back to what he was saying, like, don't move backwards. Like, my first thing was my teeth. Like, that was always my first investment. I did not play.
So quick.
Period. Like, especially when I started really making money and started doing that, I said the first thing I'm going to do is go get my teeth done, because that's the first thing that you see. It don't matter about how fat a girl booty may be. It don't matter how fat girl, a girl titties may be, or whatever the case may be, and how much body she got, and if she pretty and stuff like that or whatever. Baby, you got to take care of them teeth. You got to get them teeth fixed.
Yeah.
You got to get them teeth fixed, especially when you in an industry like this. You can't be around here walking around with crazy looking teeth, because that's the first thing. And then don't be walking around here with crazy looking teeth, but you got on all the designer
clothes,
you in the popping cars, and you because it's like at the end of the day, don't nobody care. How you not making no investments on your teeth, your well-being, like
your teeth and your health and all that. Like
teeth runs into health. Like you should have a healthy mouth. Like having dirty teeth, that goes into having bad breath. That's not healthy.
It's not cute.
That's not healthy
at all.
While your breath smell like a sewer tank, that's not healthy.
All right.
You gotta brush behind them teeth, and you gotta brush that tongue. You got to brush that tongue. You cannot be missing that tongue. Like the tongue holds so much. Like you can't be out here and then you know doing sexual acts, and then you out here got a dirty tongue.
She wasn't talking about sexual acts. So long story short, do what you want to do. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure, and I'm gonna be more loud, more videos, because I am happy. You know, I've been happy lately. Me and Keisha happy. We definitely finna make. All right. We gonna definitely, this merch, it ain't even gonna be like merch, it's gonna be like a clothing line. Y'all know me and Keisha, y'all follow me. We are very into clothes, fashion, what's coming out new. We're starting to go to fashion weeks. We're getting involved in stuff that we didn't get a chance to do when we were growing up. So fashion, we finna come out with our clothing line for you guys, for the Bangos. Make sure that y'all get it when we drop. Skincare. You see her skin, it's always like, ever since I've been knowing her skin, it's always been smooth. So she like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just give y'all the recipe. So like, share, subscribe, leave your comments below, go to Dental Design, get your teeth done, and anything else that you wanna do in life, go and do it. I love you guys, she love you guys.
Period, don't think twice about it.
Peace up.
Do it, period, and go pop on them, go pop on a hater. Because they're gonna talk about you regardless of whatever you do. Go pop on them. I'm talking about pop.